Yo, welcome back to the channel. So today I've done a video on this before, but I'm going to do another one because I still see the same things keep coming up. So I thought, you know what, I've got more followers now, I get a bit of a bigger reach, so we're going to explain a bit more about lens tubes. Stick around. So, lens tubes. What are they? What do they do? What do they cost? Are they worth it? And then I'll show you some evidence. The conclusion, as it used to be in science lesson. I enjoyed that bit because it meant you were near the end. Anyway, so they are a series generally of 3 rings. Can you get them off? This is my point. Yes, you can. Right, they're essentially 3 rings. These ones do work on the connectors, so your autofocus does work. But honestly, if you're playing around with stuff like this, you shouldn't be in autofocus anymore anyway. Not for macro. You use your little 5x, 10x zoom, whatever camera you got, try and get manual focus, zoom it in, get it pin sharp. Voila. That's what you want. So, yes, I wouldn't bother with autofocus. So you can buy the rings without it if you want. But then I'm not sure if you have any control over aperture. So that's a good point, whereas I do have control over aperture because of these connectors. So these were, I got these for 10 quid second hand. Okay. I'm going to stop shaking them around because they're probably rattling. I got them for 10 quid off Facebook sales. Okay, I'm sure there's other places you can buy them. I know on Amazon, on eBay, these ones, and on Wish and stuff like that, they're about 10, 12 quid with some postage and whatever. Now, Amazon, they're a bit more, and you can obviously buy expensive ones. Now, there's a reason for that. They're probably better. Now, for 10 quid, I cannot complain about these at all, and you will see the evidence for, you know, a macro lens, 300 quid, 400 quid, £1,000, whatever. Yeah, I've got a 300mm that goes macro, and I can't get anywhere near as close as I can with these. But the problem is, with a macro lens, you will stand a couple of meters away and still get that good shot. Probably not a couple of meters, but you know what I mean, you get some distance. With these, if you're trying to shoot something, we'll use one of these, you've got your lens on top of these on your camera, you've got to be about that close to get something that's macro. So for insects, wildlife, stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend these unless it's dead or you've got a petri dish like I have, and that's what I use to catch some insects and spiders and millipedes and whatever. I put them in a little dish and I take photos of them with this, but that is painstakingly hard. It works, but it's hard. If you just want to do macro of close-up stuff, like some shots that I'll show you in a minute in a small video, then these are brilliant. Now, they come with some cons, I would say, and the cons that these come with are they feel and they sound like they're going to destroy your camera when you put them on. I can't show you because the camera's recording and I haven't got a second camera anymore, but they literally are. Some go on better than others, some don't go on better than others, so it depends which way you want to stack it. Obviously you can only use one at a time. If you don't want to get too close, use all 3, you get really close. But they do grind, and I know it's not just mine. Now, whether that's just the cheap ones, I imagine it is, but it literally sounds like these pins are just destroying your connectors. But I've used them for a year and a half, and they haven't destroyed anything yet. So, it's a bit windy outside, my roof's vibrating. It is my roof. But yeah, so they're cool, they work, they're 10 quid. Now, what gave me the idea to make this video was this picture. Now take a moment to appreciate this, okay? This picture was sent to me by Serenity Flypath, I think it is. I'll put it across the bottom. In fact, it's in the picture. And he asked me what I thought of this, that he'd done some macro. Now take a close look, I'll zoom in, take a close look at the mask hanging from the top of the needle. That's a nice touch. Now he said, oh, you know, is this too much? He's a small little channel on Instagram and that, and he wants to be bigger. So, you know, go check him out, go give him a follow, because he's got some nice stuff on there. But yeah, he said, is that too much? And I said, mate, you can't please everyone. Don't worry about it. If you like it, you've spent time doing it, you want to get that message out there, put it out there. Who gives a damn what people think? You know what I mean? If you care about what people think about everything you post, then you shouldn't be posting it, because people have an opinion, especially on a keyboard. Once you fire back at that opinion, you tend to shut them up quite quickly, and they don't pipe up again because they've got nothing to say. They can't win the battle. There's never their opinion is a one quick thing. You know what I mean? I've put pictures, the Canon group, I'll say it. That's the worst one for it. It really is. I don't want to get this into a whole ranty video, but my God, you put something on. Oh, I think you should have done this, this, and this. I didn't want to. I appreciate some advice. You know what I mean? I'm still learning, of course. There are far better people that can give you advice, but it's the way they say it. It's the way they just go, you should have done this, this, and this. No, I shouldn't have just done this, this, and this. I've done what I wanted to do with my style, my technique, and the gear I had. They don't know what gear you've got. They don't know how you produce that picture. They don't know anything. They just criticise. People will criticise. But anyway, back onto it. So yeah, Serenity Flypath, go check him out. I think that was an awesome picture, and I think the message is very, very powerful, and it should be spread far further than just his page. So go give it a share, go get it out there, because I like it. And that gave me the idea to do some macro, because I had these, I barely use them. I just forget, macro's not my chosen subject. I don't do much of it. But I'm going to run you a 1 minute 50, I think it is, little video that I've just thrown together of the sort of the befores and afters, behind the scenes, the BTS, the BTS, that's the one. Hang on, it wouldn't be a vlog without, this one's going to Birmingham. This is the 9:54, so probably the 9:56 by the time it leaves the station. There you go, to Birmingham. Andrew, there's your Birmingham train. It's a private thing. He knows who he is. He knows what I'm on about. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to run you a quick video of what these are capable of doing. Yes, a couple of the pictures I've cropped in a little further just to really get some fine detail, and I have put them all through. Like, I was just at the end of my video and a child appears, still in pyjamas. Can you believe that? It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and obviously I just told you the time. Are you coming in, or can I just be a minute?
Because I can't see you. Give me a minute.
All right, well just let me be 1 minute and I'll be back. Okay, I'm literally just about to round it up, thank God. So, where was I? Yes, I'm going to show you a little video behind the scenes, how I took the shot, and then what the shot looks like. So, sit around, watch the video, enjoy it, go get some cheap ones, because they are pretty cool. And until the next video, peace out. What do you want, kids?